Oh, forgot to turn my mic. Anyway, welcome to part 8 of Crash Bandicoot About Time. I'm not doing a retry, and oh right, I forgot. This is the 30-minute part. I thought it was 40 minutes. And these is this is a pretty cool world. I like this world. It's a lot of creativity to it. It can like again, this goes back to like the whole 3 act structure of each world. And what do you call it? It basically each level go from like this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. It shows actually progression. Because sometimes you see levels that don't really show progression of you doing something, but this one it showed like progression. Cause you throw on the ship, then we get within the ship more. You you have to get um you basically at the point where like you shut down the whole ship. Then you going through fucking terminal shutdown. Once you go through terminal shutdown, you gotta get off the ship and go to a planet. Then you get back on another ship. No, get back on the real and back. Oh, one thing I can say. Oh, let me move it back. If they use oxide, I think that's pretty cool. Because like most like it would eat simple for them to do. And like they made like a model in there, he looked pretty good. They had oxide people like the only reason most like they had him was like that like alright, so we're gonna have him in space. This is most like during the same development time of Crash. Most like this game they were doing development through the end part of Crash Crash Team Racing. So they said like we can put Noxide in there because Noxide is gonna be in the most recent game, which is the car racing game, which is going to sell, hopefully sell pretty well. So we put him in there just to bring shit around. You know, like so they put him in there because more like they acting like he was going to online for the other game. He only gonna be there for like a level or two. Yeah, he only been here like level 2. Like that one say like they try to bring up all the stuff for this, so they get like some of the best villains like Embryo. They try to get everybody that should be on that either should be needed or it would make sense for them to be in there. So you get the main 3 ends. But depending on how you which your point of view, they could be totally different things. But you know, they got Embryo, they got Engine, they got and Trophy. And they got Cortex. So they got the 4 ends. The 4 ends in this, and they said like, well, we're gonna add some more villains. We're gonna add Dingo Dog, he's a staple. Well, we got time to do space things, so we're gonna put Noxide in here because why not? Because like one thing I can really appreciate about Crash Team Racing was like it felt like Nitro Fuel. It's like that was the game to basically like that should have been like an anniversary game. It basically appreciate all history of Crash. Like it can take like a lot of these franchises like Sonic and shit. Like if they just took a minute to like see like what material do they have. Like Mario too. Mario try to expand a little bit sometimes. But if they see how much what shit they have, they would have so much original shit to be making with. Because like especially like Mario and Sonic is like Sonic have a very big cast of like after 30 years you have a very big cast of characters and they only really use Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. They don't really use anybody else except for like side shit. And they got such a big catalog of side characters like DS games and all other type of games, and they also got like what you call it a very big known villains that they only really use one. They just took the time to make something like Crash Team Racing for Sonic. It would go amazing because even with the on DLC a season they had almost like for like 6 months. They would bring like a bunch of fucking characters, at least like 3 characters. Like the first one, they took advantage of the whole like what do you call it? They took advantage of the trophy girls. The trophy girls, and actually gave them like character and everything. They were always shown the game, but like you never really know anything. So you basically had Tana and all the other trophy girls like Isabella and Iz or whatever. The next month they took advantage of the like the baby thing. So they made like Baby Crash and Baby Coco. You know, I think they had to cut content right there because like, they were supposed to have like Baby Intro and Baby Cortex. And most likely didn't have time, so they only had enough time for Baby Baby Crash and Baby Coco, and then they did Dino because Dino was a decent character. Then I think for the next month, dang, I don't even remember. It's like, let me do a quick look. I get my time mixed up. Did they do the Halloween one after? I think they did a Halloween one after. Let me see. CTR and F seasons. No, I think they did a Spyro season. The Grand Prix. Yeah, they did Spyro then, and Spyro was really cool because like everybody know, like, you know, Spyro, he kind of related to Crash, and since they had both the properties and actually they said we can do something with that because they always, like, Spyro and Crash always worked hand in hand, so they dealt with that. Had some noteworthy characters. You know, I think they wanted to have more, but again they had to cut it out. With Spooky, they brought in some important characters like Embryo, Nina Cortex, which is a fan favorite. She's an older fan favorite, and I think one of the brothers, Kimono brothers. So they did that, and those were some characters that are very known. We went to Wonderland. They actually went fucking real deep into it, and went get the old, not the old stuff, like the stuff that like either people don't really know about or people it's just known things. Like they had Riddler Room, which was on in like the Crash party game. Like he was ugly version. They were trying to do too much stylistic shit. And I'm being honest, that motherfucker was ugly. But they fixed that shit at the end because when people just saying like, why y'all couldn't just do some shit like that? Because like here's the monkeys are never good at being made. Models, they look too similar to humans, and then they were trying to make it too stylistic. You know, they could just simplify it because a lot of characters are like very similar when we look at it. They did him, they did this one girl that was in a Crash Team Racing game and on a phone. They did the two chicken names, but they were known for the car racing thing. And then they did the original character, which he really wasn't original. He was based on one of the Crash Team Racer artist, what they call it. He was doing like a concept for like for a company, and he put it. The boy just said like, after keeping the game, because no one ain't gonna get to it. Cause who look at source code in like 1990, like mid 2000, not even mid 2000, like 2000 and something like that. And they actually used that character concept and made something totally original. So that was cool. So for after winter, what you call it? The winter thing, they had the one in January with on Rushland. Rushland, it didn't have that many characters, but it was pretty fucking cool because I can remember they add a new stage every month. Here's the thing, if that I can get that later with Mario Kart Tour, but like that was very cool for them to bring like in new stuff every month. So there's no characters and skins and everything, so that was really cool. For on Rushland, they actually brought in Megamix, or whatever name, and he was a villain in the GBA Crash game. So, and then for the last one with Gas Moxie, they brought in the big fat guy, whatever his fucking name is. He was in one of the car racing games. And then for the last one, they just add some last minute things to like a fake version of the Monkey Man. Baby in court, lab system, like stuff like that. Like they made sure to take advantage of all the established stuff because there was so much to take advantage of. So many characters that you all can expand on, redesign, bring them to a new light, etc., etc., etc. That more say like Mario and Sonic could do it because like Sonic have a very good, crazy kind of characters, and they rarely use any of them except depending on who in control. Because like Mania team, they use Ray and Mighty. They were known within the community a good amount, but you know, fucking Sega did not care about that because they were two arcade characters. And one character only made an appearance in a Knuckles spinoff for the Sega. I don't know, not the Dreamcast. They like a CD thing. So like they didn't care about it. But once people liked it, and most like Mania 2 sold pretty well, and people really liked. And they heard about the appeal of Mighty and Ray. Well, they said, well, fuck it. We can make plushies off this shit and make money. And then, like, the one thing that fucking weird is right now, is like for the merch for Sonic, they actually using they just using fucking random characters. But like, it like the random character, like, they use some comic characters because they know they are pretty likable. They using like Nephilis, which he had been using since Sonic 06. Now on top of like, they have so many fucking characters they can take advantage of. And like one thing I really like was like in the app game, they actually had two of the comic characters because they were some of the most popular characters at the time. Sonic characters. It was Whisper and Tango. And they were very popular because everyone liked them. So like these franchises have all these amazing characters. They have such a long catalog of villains and characters, but they only really use fucking once. And never even try to go back. And you look at like Mario, like they have so many characters. That's why I feel at least satisfied with how them. Not satisfied, but like I'm not hesitant of thinking like the Mario movie gonna be fucking shit. I don't think it's not gonna be that much shit. Cause you clearly show that Nintendo care and thinking about how they want the movie to be. Cause one of the characters, like the thing that really made me think like, alright, this might be in the right hand. Is when they when one of the actors announced that he working on Mario movies, he was like he was in a voice acting thing. He was playing Spike from like a what you call it, from like one like from Wrecking Crew. He like kind of a Mario character. It was like during the era like when they just put Mario in there, whatever. And he was like a Mario character, a very old Mario character. And that's something like I know that's something fucking Illumination was never done. They wouldn't go that fucking deep into the shit. But since since they are being at least handled, at least guided by Nintendo how they want the movie to be, then like that might give me a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. One thing I would really, they gotta do this. It's a staple for now. If they had like a sequel gonna bring Yoshi in the fucking fray, they gotta keep the original voice lines. They be using those same fucking voice lines for the last 30 years, almost 30 years on that shit. It's the same fucking voice line from Yoshi's Story and that shit. And that remind me of the fucking Nintendo leak. No, that shit still uncompressed and shit. Like, bro, like y'all remember that Nintendo leak? Folk got like a bunch of fucking just random shit from them. And like, and I wonder how they got there. They got one of these servers and something. Shit, just started grabbing shit. And like, one of the things they fucking grab like the most uncompressed, like the voice line for Star Fox, and they the most uncompressed shit. It sounded like they fucking recorded that yesterday, and that was because like the N64 did not have like no CD quality, but everything sounds so fucked up and everything. But like if you listen to those like the way uncompressed sound files of those voice actors, it sounds like they fucking recorded that yesterday. One of the guy that played Peppy Hair. He died like I think like 2 years ago. He was very known voice actor. But like they gotta keep those same Yoshi lines, but they use those same Yoshi sound effects for almost everything he fucking in. From Smash Bros to fucking spin-off to fucking anything. Cause those are they believe it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's why it was so disappointing. But like if they believe it ain't. Even with voice actors, they keep almost all they fucking voice actors. If the voice actor ain't dead, then they not replacing that motherfucker. Even if the voice actor is dead, they still keep that motherfucker line, cause that is prime real estate. So yeah, I still feel bad about Tom Holland. They not dead. That motherfucker, Chris Pratt better know what the fuck he's doing, because here's the thing, that's the whack shit about, that's the thing about that, like he avoids a very notable character. It's not like some simple shit where like you can replace like a Mickey Mouse voice actor or a current voice actor. It's been one motherfucker for like the last 25 years by his fucking self. He here's the thing, I think fucking they shouldn't have kept his ass. Because like it been time for like fucking Mario, like the most they would have to tell him to try to alter it a little bit so it can sound like really natural. But like Charles Martinet, he voicing like Luigi and Wario and Waluigi, and they fucking had full fucking sentences. If anybody look up the cutscene for WarioWare Gold and shit, and I was kind of disappointed they didn't have the same voice acting and what do you call it get together. Like they had fucking Wario to talk full fucking lines and shit, and it sound good. It was so enjoyable hearing him talk like full fucking sentences. Luigi Mansion, they really took advantage of that shit. Made him record a bunch of lines for Luigi because Luigi has so much of a character. But I just want to say, Charlie Day and yeah, I watched that one clip of Pepe Sylvia on Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He pretty funny. Like he just gotta represent. Like they gotta have Luigi like freak out for one fucking second. So like these Mario characters can't talk pretty normal. Like the only fucking people that kind of make sense. Like I can understand voicing the characters and they like stars and shit. Is Jack Black and Bowser. That sound fine. That sound fine. And that one girl and that one voice actress, and she sound like she looked like she was a piece of character. Cause she looked like I don't want to be like this, but she looked like a doll. Like she looked, I don't want to say fake, but like she looked like she got a certain look to her. She like, she like somebody kept felt like they look like they voiced their character. Yeah, she got to look that she was a piece. I don't want to surprise about that. But one thing they should be fucking afraid of is how the shit goes down. So based on my reaction, I'm be watching that shit live and everybody else's reaction. People were fucking laughing at that shit. That shit was a joke to their head. They supposed to be that shit supposed to excite them. No, they motherfuckers treat that shit like that was a fucking joke. So it literally all depends on how we hear them. And then one of the voice actors are like Kamek. I never knew how much shit he act. Like he look like a real voice actor. He ain't no celebrity. Ain't no celebrity, but like he like a voice actor. Not like a celebrity that do voice acting for some anime movie. He like a voice actor. He did so many fucking characters I knew. Some characters I didn't know he actually fucking did. And one of the characters, like you a Disney fan. You remember Lilo and Stitch, that big motherfucker? I forgot his name, but he like the rhino type thing. He was pretty cool. I like it. He's one of my favorite characters for that. And like I want like it could like, and he also played some light tone character, not like tone, but like voice character that have voices like it's very different from the character he I know him for. That motherfucker had like just delivery and everything. So I'm wondering how Kamek's voice gonna be. Is it gonna be like real deep, or he's gonna try to do something different? Because like Kamek always seemed like they had like a very, I wouldn't say squeaky voice, but like a very like bug irritating. Like he like the advisor to like Bowser and Bowser Jr. and he's very like fucking annoying. He like, he always right about the shit, but like he just like Commander Peeper from One of the like that's how I see Kamek. I wonder about that. One thing I really wonder is how they gonna take advantage of Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong, because the only reason they fucking adding them into movies because they just announced it for Japan and they're going most likely gonna be together for the American one, but they just announced. Well, we already knew it. Like we saw like the prototype version, and then they left like some shit out in the app indicating Donkey Kong. Then they actually have like the Japanese one. They had like a little wall area that kind of blocked off, or you can tell like a theme park is blocked off, and they got like the barrel symbol, whatever the fuck call it. So they're gonna have him and Crank Kong in there. The only reason they have him in there is because of the fucking theme park. Cause like let's say like because the shit supposed to be coming out late 2023. Like the movie coming out in 2022, late 2022 exactly. To mind you, like fucking December, like the day after my birthday. I'm like, you know what? I want this on my birthday. That shit might be midnight watch because why not? Live life a little bit. I mean, like 19 or something like that. And let me see. I think it's 2023. It makes sense because like that shit gonna take a long time for America, but like Japan, they gonna have that shit for Epic Universe, and that shit gonna be a bunch of fucking random shit thrown together from a bunch of properties. Let me see, Super Nintendo. See, people, you new to this, and you like on part 8. I was like, what the fuck are you on part 8? But I do a lot of googling so I can remember things. Cause if you want to know, I got the brain span, I got the memory span of a goldfish. Let me see, Donkey Kong expansion. And I saw like like the one like the patterns they had for 2024. It still, I mean that's 3 years. Like it took them like about 3 years to make that one thing. If it's gonna take them like 3 years now, like another 3 years to build the second part, they're not bad. Like they're really not bad. Because like here's the thing, if they really start on the American one with Epic Universe, they already got that shit loaded. They already got the area fucking section off. So like most likely, I'm about to say most likely, by the time they get done with the Donkey Kong area, they both are gonna be a little progress. Let me see. When is I know that shit got pushed back. Let me see. When is what do you call it? Epic Universe coming out. Epic Universe theme park production. Because like yeah, around 2023. So I wouldn't be surprised if they build everything. It's gonna be around 2023, I think. Yeah, will take most likely COVID or the Backstreet Boys. I don't care. Most likely that push it back a little bit. It pushed it back a decent amount. So it should be coming out around like at least I say around 2024. So around 2024, they are like that most likely they're gonna be building that thing like the same time period. But they're gonna have they already got the Nintendo area built up. So like building another one, it's not gonna be hard because you already make like copies of it, and then they said they already make a Donkey Kong one. They already got the patterns on how the ride gonna be. The ride gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be a minecart ride. Saw the patterns of it. It's gonna try to emulate you actually jumping over things, like in the Donkey Kong thing. I might do a playthrough of that. I like Tropical Freeze. But like, sorry, but like it imitate you doing something like that. And so, wait, we got like 3 minutes. How fucking long I do the bosses? Damn. It be feeling long when I be playing the boss. They take like 5 minutes for a boss. But like it don't take long for them to do that. So again, by the time the Donkey Kong area finally get completed, that one of the whole fucking Nintendo and Donkey Kong area will be finally completed in Universal Epic Universe. But I can't wait for it. So that's pretty cool. One thing I'm really hoping is for how much I don't like Illumination. I want the movie to succeed because most likely going to succeed because hey, it's Mario. Who don't like fucking Mario? Like that's a fucking given. But like, I hope they do well because wait, I got 11 parts. That's what the food was.
What's the matter, hero? Couldn't solo this one? Let's go! Last time I killed her friends, her
But damn,
Delicious. Let's make this fun. Give them a sporting chance.
Donkey Kong World, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah. I know I don't like Illumination. I do want the Mario movies to see. It's not gonna fail. It's just not. It's not. Most likely gonna. Well, the worst they do is like it don't perform to Nintendo expectations. It's not like they got high expectations. Again, they just now trying this shit out. So let's be honest. Like the most recent fucking Nintendo based fucking property adaptation of some bullshit is like the Kirby anime. So I'm just hoping. They were trying to work out that fucking Netflix Zelda show, but that shit did not go through. It was in development. It just when Nintendo heard that it got leaked out, people they fucking canned this shit. I'm like, damn, that could be one of the big shows. The Netflix, they really working on fucking they really going on the game interfere because gaming is like a very not niche, but not even fucking niche. Like it's something you can take advantage of. Because like really like with The Witcher, like this shit not barely based on the game. It loosely based on the books and the games and shit. Like they making shit based on games and things. Like with games and shit, you already got the fucking uh like that's the fucked up thing about it. That's why I don't really care about games trying to be like fucking as good moves and shit. Cause like you are like here's the thing, games are already not wasting time, but like they already taking a fuck ton of time with you. They already got story. They already got voice acting. They just ain't good at fucking acting. And now with fucking acting nowadays, voice acting the only thing they can really do. Like for old actors and shit, and fucking even now with acting, some of them are really fucking surprised on how fucking hard it is to make a fucking game. Cause they just thought, all right, I'm never gonna do. It's like Ubisoft paying me a good amount. I'm gonna do this fucking little thing and do some voice line, some fucking bullshit, do some voice line, etc., etc., etc. Nah, you got throw on that motherfucking suit. We gonna take a picture. We gonna fucking scan your face in. We gonna fucking we gonna make sure we gonna get our fucking money worth out of your ass. Like fuck that. We ain't just paying for a fucking simple voice job. We are scanning your face in. We are motion capturing your body. For animation and shit. Like damn. Like you fucking doing as much work as a movie. The most thing you only gotta be security guard not doing fucking fighting shit. They move around and, like this shit kill your face. I think the voice actor not like the voice actor for like I think he's playing like the main villain or some shit for Far Cry. But he said, man, I was surprised on him with bullshit I gotta do. But like she was older actors fucking video games. Like that's not a bad source. Like to get paid from, like even with some actors, not bad way to get paid. The games are getting so fucking high budget nowadays, and what you call it's really not a bad deal. It really not. Plus you put your name out there because like again when you get older as an actor, niggas don't want you no more. Fuck. People don't want you anymore. Okay. Big reward for the battle will be a gunball machine gun. Leave all 10 of them. Ride high, you able to earn a score and aim to the top. I never played through the events in the Java. I should, but I never do. I never even tried to talk about it. Still. So, you get up to 10 gunball machine coin. Third time. Sixth time. That don't sound like a lot. We got third player. Man. Like, what level, man? I'm like, level 40? What? Alright, let me just say this up front. These fucking boss was lame as hell. Like, this boss is very fucking lame. You know, you see me fucking up and everything. This boss is very fucking lame. It really is. And like I wish they use more female intros because she's a really cool character. Like I like the design and everything. Fucking blue ass Smurfs. Like that look like that. Like she looks like if an alternate dimension. Which also alternate dimension intros be. I don't want to be that type of person. But like if he looks like a female, well it'll be an inverse version of them saying like so. That would be even a cooler concept than the fucking Tana we have. We actually have a male Tana. So we're going off that fucking logic of her being an inverse of him, and she just female, he male. Like with some like, man, you want like Loki and some shit. Like those rules of multiverse, that's fair enough. And how multiverse work, but like it'd be like ultimate different version. It had to be something really fucking big to change your fucking life, to make you all totally different. Like you like a black Loki, and like man, something really had to fucking happen in your life for you to act, for your ass to be big and black. There had to be something else to happen in your life for you to be girl or some shit. But it ain't just random. But it don't make sense because like fucking based on their rules, like forget it. No, Loki, it was a disappointment. I don't get to that fucking thing. Like Loki was a complete disappointment. The only show that I was surprised, but I never watched the fucking with Loki. I never got into that genre of fucking Marvel movies like Captain America First Level. It's just so fucking. I don't even believe it. It's just some fucking patriotic bullshit. I'm into the magic and shit. Like fucking Marvel, the magic and technology. Fuck the fucking basic shit like Captain America. But I need to watch it eventually. They're gonna be like they teasing up with Captain America 4. I don't even care about Captain America. Like let me be man, I don't have no time. I ain't have no time for that shit. Anyway, if you had a good time with me for like the last 30 minutes, you had to jump from background noise, I don't care. Just like, comment, subscribe, follow my channel. I got some art videos related commentary from my own friends. And then let's get a little bit nacho than this shit. Alright, have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.